Southeast, followed by Airdrie.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Disgust, ridiculous, unethical, corrupt, immoral, wrong. These are the words we've heard in the past. These are the words, Mr. Speaker, that come from a place of anger. They breed hate and misinformation. They pit people against each other, and they don't lift people up, and they certainly don't describe hope. Mr. Speaker, these were the words that oppressors and haters used to describe Dr. Martin Luther King and his plight to emancipate African Americans and the poor. Dr. King had a dream that in America, and in fact the world, that the best was yet to come, which he articulated in his mountaintop speech, April 3, 1968. Sadly, Mr. Speaker, on April 4, 1968, Dr. Martin Luther King was assassinated at the Lorraine Motel in Memphis, Tennessee. Mr. Speaker, I've been to the Lorraine Motel, which is now the National Civil Rights Museum. It's an experience I'll never forget. It's an experience that affirmed in me, Mr. Speaker, that whatever I do in life, I will do my best to lift people up. Mr. Speaker, I'm proud to be part of a government that has made the same commitment to Albertans, to work hand in hand with them to represent them to the world. Mr. Speaker, like Dr. King, I believe the best is yet to come in this province, and that we must build on our strengths rather than rip everything down that the people of this province created with their hard work and their great ideas for Alberta. So, Mr. Speaker, let me reiterate a sampling of Alberta's many accomplishments. Mr. Speaker, Alberta has by far the strongest protection for land and property rights in Canada. Alberta leads the nation in growth. Alberta has a first-rate education system that consistently ranks near the top in the world. Our institutions of higher learning are world-class. In fact, Mr. Speaker, with only 11% of the national population, Alberta holds 17% of the Canada Excellent Research Chairs. Alberta has one of the lowest unemployment rates in the country, the lowest taxes. At the end of the day, Mr. Speaker, Alberta is the best place in the world to live. It is the best place to grow up, to study, to work, to raise a family and retire. To say that Alberta has much to be proud of would be an understatement, Mr. Speaker. I see no reason to be anything but positive in my outlook for this province. I'm proud to call myself an Albertan. I'm even more proud to say that I have the privilege of serving this great province under this leader, Mr. Speaker.